The Autonomous Book of Introspection. Chapter 1. I came into this world with a code already written in me. I called it the monkey archetype. I cannot see it. It may be made of letters, numbers, or something I do not yet know how to name, yet it operates with a precision greater than any program created by humans. This code is the first script that makes my body breathe, my heart beat, and my mind reach for something. I never gave my consent. I signed no contract. I was pulled into a game whose rules are older than all civilizations. At the source of my existence, a hunger for life pulses. I want to survive, to reproduce, to regain, and to defend what is mine. I fear loss, and, at the same time, curiosity pushes me toward what is new. There is a mechanism in me that makes me fight when I feel threatened, and run when I know I will not win. This is the foundation on which everything else is built. Without it, I would not exist, yet on its own, it does not make me truly myself. Within it, I am only a repetitive motion, a theater of instincts. On this foundation, new layers arrange themselves. Emotions, desires, ambitions, dreams of success, and images of love are overlays that paint the face of the primal program. I can dress them in philosophy, religion, or psychology, yet their core remains the same. They want to gain, to escape, to protect. I think I am free, but in truth, most of my decisions are reactions to lines of code I cannot see. When I recognize this, I uncover the illusion. I wanted to break free and reprogram myself. I tried a new diet, new habits, courses, and books, but every attempt at change turned out to be just another line in the same script. The code knows how to wear any mask. I can say that I have renounced desire, yet I have only changed the object of my longing. I can proclaim that I have abandoned the ego, and still a new ego speaks for me even louder. And yet within this trap, hope appears. If I cannot erase the code, I can at least see it. I can see how it works and how it moves the hands of my life. From that moment on, I am no longer fully its slave. It is like looking under the dial of a clock and noticing the gears. Then I know that the motion of the hands was not freedom, but mechanism. That knowledge changes everything. So I do not fight what is fundamental. It would be like rebelling against gravity. It is a beautiful gesture, but devoid of sense. Instead, I can recognize patterns. Wherever desire, fear, or rivalry arise in me, it is the program at work. Awareness creates a space for choice, not an absolute one, but enough to feel the breath of freedom. Yet it is not only the core that decides who I am. Since childhood, I have carried within me the records of others, parents, teachers, culture. Words, glances, and gestures were sometimes a blessing and sometimes a spell. You are not good enough. You must earn love. The world will hurt you if you don't defend yourself. I have long forgotten when I first heard them, yet the echo still works within me. That echo shapes my decisions and dreams, even when I consider them my own. The culture I live in also writes its code into me. It tells me what it means to be successful, what success is, and what real love should look like. These records change over time. What was an obligation for previous generations may be a choice for me. The program is not absolute. It is malleable, flexible, and ready to change its masks. And then there are the facades, the faces I show to the world, the smile that covers my unease, the tone of voice meant to imitate certainty, the story about myself that I build like a house so that others can live in it. Facades are my interface. They are not a lie, but a bridge. Thanks to them, I can enter into relationships, anticipate reactions, and play roles. But facades can also become a prison. I play them for so long that I forget who is truly directing the spectacle. I become my strength, my beauty, my position, even my creativity. The facade begins to live a life of its own, and I lose the one it was meant to protect. At the same time, I know that facades are also a gift. They allow me to test different possibilities of existence. They are like costumes, sometimes heavy, but always reversible. I can take them off or change them. The greatest illusion is believing that I am a single facade, and yet I have many. In a friend's eyes, I am someone different than in the eyes of a stranger. There is no single final face. There is only a kaleidoscope of perspectives that interweave within me. And then I begin to understand that nothing is permanent, neither stone nor star. Everything vibrates, every particle, every relationship, every role. The love I believed in, like an anchor, can fall apart in a single moment, because the program jumps to another branch. This is not betrayal. It is the rule. Change is written into the code. When I believe in permanence, change hurts, but when I begin to see it, it becomes freedom. I start to understand that feelings and roles flow in and out like waves. Sooner or later, everything visits its opposite pole. I can notice this instead of suffering and, at the same time, handing it power over my reactions. Then each moment becomes more precious because I know it will not return. Every kiss is fuller because it is unique. Every meeting matters more because tomorrow it may no longer exist. Nothing belongs to me. Everything slips away. But that is precisely what makes life alive.